Hello guys, Zul'jin here, and welcome to Let's Play Guild of Dungeoneering. So, the quest of Guild of Dungeoneering is to become the ultimate dungeon master as we bribe, entice, and coax our hero through their adventures on a quest to restore the guild to its ultimate glory. If you've ever played a tabletop type game, this is very, very close to it. What the object of Guild of Dungeoneering is to create a dungeon around a hero and complete various objectives. I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. I've already played a little bit just to really get familiar with the controls and how the game went. And I gotta say, it's pretty brutal. So I hope the music and sound is okay.
Guild of Dungeoneering all across the land of cheering. Oh, to be a dungeoneer.
The board is hilarious.
Chasing fame and glory.
So you'll probably hear plenty of this. Let's just get right into the gameplay mechanics. Okay, so this is a little type of tutorial that it gives you. Welcome to your guild. We need to hire some dungeoneers, so let's build a barracks. So when you build, or I guess add on to your dungeon, you'll get everything's in card formats. So let's go ahead and drag it right on here. And now with the barracks, we have a new dungeoneer arrived.
Left behind, the solitary lump. The pawn who's fodder for the grind. The sorry little chump.
So this is the chump. This is our first hero, and the posters must be working. The help wanted posters. You can expand your guild to gain new abilities and new dungeoneers. Okay, so, but first let's try going on an adventure. So let's go exploring, and the dungeon layouts are sort of like the one that you just saw. Basically, this is an adventure. Rats, how original. Quest 1, squeak squeak. Everybody got to start somewhere. Okay, so we'll go ahead and enter the dungeon. And this is going to be the layout. So it starts with a few pre-generated rooms, and the cards that you get laid out are between exploration challenges and treasure. And it's just playing the first turn right here. So it lays out a room. It puts a monster in it, and it puts treasure. Now, you don't necessarily need to do all of those every turn, so you can just end your turn, but it leads the dungeoneer throughout the dungeon. And the cards will be displayed in ways that you can sort of, I guess, strategically fight against the enemy. So the rubber ducky is using a headbutt, which is 2 damage, and it also takes 1 damage from him. So there's a few things that we could do here. We can fight back naturally. If I hit him with this lucky hit, for instance, it'll do 2 damage. He's already taken 1. It won't kill him. So what I'll probably do is go ahead and cower. That'll reduce the damage that we take by 1, and he still takes the damage. And this ought to kill him right here. There we go. And that's as easy as that. So when we kill the monster, we get a loot drop from it. And there's different things you can add. Naturally, you'll see offhand, weapon, body, and head. And you'll get blessings, traits, and skills along the way as you level up your heroes. So when you hover over a card, you'll see the abilities that you can get from it. I'm going to go ahead and put Straight Jacket on because that'll give me bonus 1 health. We'll go from 5 hearts to 6 hearts. And we'll also get a little bit of gold, which is cool. So you could use that to unlock different portions of your guild here. All right. So now we have our turn. We can place rooms down. We can place a monster down. We only have 5 cards to choose from. And let's see, what are the objectives here? I think it's to defeat a certain amount of monsters. Yeah, defeat 3 monsters. So what we want to do is lead our hero around through to where we can kill a couple of the monsters. Now, there's giant bats, there's rats. When you hover over an enemy, you'll see with their, well, I think you might, oh no, there we are. So as you can see, it has 4 health, spooky 3 and feral 2. I'm not too sure what those mean. I'm not a vampire, leave me alone. And you'll see over these two, these guys have 5 health. So let's go ahead and bring a room into the mix so that we can access either of those rooms. And you see how the footsteps are drawn out. That's where it's going to go, unless we entice him some other way, like with treasure and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and put a bat here because that is the weaker of the enemies, and we should fight that first. That's what I'm hoping for, and maybe this loot drop will help us defeat the enemies in these rooms, which are a little bit tougher naturally. So let's go ahead. Well, in turn, we should have actually played another room card because that'll allow us a better fresh deal, and we might have been able to get some treasure on a draw. Okay. So this guy is 1 magic damage, and block 1 physical. So if we were to block, this is block 1 damage, whether it's magic or physical. Let's just go ahead and do that, because if we attacked him, we couldn't hurt him. If that makes any sense. Okay, same thing here. He's doing a damage, and he's going to get 1 life per damage dealt. So if we block it, he won't gain anything. Now he's got pretty much the same thing here, but we don't have any other options. So let's go ahead and lucky hit him, and that's only going to do 1 damage to him because he's going to heal 1. And let's see, bite, and that's unblockable. So we might as well just do our own damage here. He only has 2 hearts left. Another unblockable, so we shouldn't block that. We should just attack. And 1 more hit unless he defends it. So he's going to defend this. We might as well defend. And now, last but not least, he's going to go ahead and drain 1 damage. So if we just do 1 damage to him and he does 1 damage to us, he'll heal it and he won't die. Let's go ahead and lucky hit him. Simple as that. That's how the battle mechanic works. So then we'll get a level up. And let's see, what do we have on us right now? We do have a body already. Even though that is one of the best ones, I'll go ahead and go for fork here. That's slice. And now we'll have a ton of other, well, another card with a ton of damage on it. So this is what I was telling you about loot. If we decide that we were going to go in one of these other rooms, we could possibly entice it. So far he's going up. Let's go ahead and add the silver coins to that room. That way when we go to attack, that we'll also get the money for that. And let's add a room layout card as well. And we'll go ahead and lay, oh, a fountain of combustion. What is that? Fighters gain burn next fight. Pretty cool. All right, there we go. But I think this should do it, because we'll defeat this monster and that'll be the end of the objectives. Our name is Monet. Like, give me that Monet. All right. If successful, enemy discards a card. Ooh, so we should block that so we don't lose card advantage. And a claw to fight. We might as well just do damage with lucky hit. There's our slice card that we just got as loot. That's available to us now. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. And now he's only down to 1. This is going to be a very, very easy battle. Looks like he is going to do 1 damage to us. We might as well just finish him off here. And that's it. Success. Now, those were really easy.
Now, showing off is quite a bore, and certainly not becoming. But what we have here next in store will surely have you running.
That board is so silly. So now we've got a little bit of gold to play with. We've got 59 gold. If you go to expand guild, there's a ton of things that you can pick up here. Such as, for instance, if you take in the loot category, you can hover over these, and it doesn't really... It does tell you a little bit about what you'll get. Like, it unlocks these 4 loot cards that are available, which means when you're in the dungeon and stuff and you pick up loot, you have the ability to pick up some of these. These are relatively good items, but there's also a couple of classes that you can get and a couple of blessings. So, Talisman of the Trickster is pretty cool. I've gotten that before. I've never unlocked Bruiser. I have unlocked, let's see, the Cat Burglar, and Theater unlocks Mime. Let's go ahead and unlock a Mime, because I've never unlocked one of those before. And we'll place the Theater here. Wow, those posters must be working. Okay. So now we can go exploring again, since we're out of money.
There's only one thing perhaps more annoying, and that would be an insufferable mime.
All right, go exploring, and let's go back into the dungeon. And now you can see quest 2 is unlocked, which is Rat Pack. Defeat the Rat King. This took me quite a few runs to do last time, so hopefully it's not as bad this time. All right, so we've got a good little spread of cards here. Looks like we've got some rooms, some loot, and some monsters. And it looks like we have to get all the way up here. So let's see, the easiest way to do that, I guess, would be to, let's go straight up from here. Let's go ahead and put a room here. And we'll put a loot. And we'll put a monster. Yeah, he's level 2. This is going to be pretty hard because we're only level 1. But you do heal after every battle, so it's not a big deal unless, of course, we die. And then we don't really lose nothing by dying, actually. So, okay. So, if successful, enemy discards a card. So we should block that, and then physical... Wait, block 1 physical, 1 next magic attack. That's actually pretty good. Let's do that. Okay, so we blocked that, and we're gonna do 1 extra damage. Will this do 3 if we do that? And actually, he's gonna take an extra damage because it looks like he does a minus right here. Let's try that. Wow, that was a good hit. Okay, this should actually finish him. Bullhorns. Sweet! Very, very nice. I hope I'm not moving too fast for you guys. Sparky Headband gives us 2 more cards, and I like the look of that. What is Glyph? Mind Strike. Oh, that gives us some card advantage. That's pretty cool, and that's pretty good too. Let's do card advantage right now, and that's for our offhand. And we've gotten a little bit of money too. Good. All right. Let's see. We can put a room card here, and a room card here. And we might as well... I guess we can put a giant bat, like, right here. Alright. I love the music for the game, too. It's real taverny. Okay. So, he's doing a bite. Let's, and it's unblockable. Let's go ahead and copycat. I got his attack. That's really, really cool. Let's see. Let's do stage presence. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make him discard that Nordtoxin. I like the mime a lot. It really messes with their cards available. And let's bullhorns. Okay, he's down to 2 now. This is an unblockable. I'm gonna go ahead and use Mind Strike on him. Look at the selection I have available. I think I really like the mime, y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and block and gain a health, just in case. I should have just probably killed him. Let's do bite. I'll use his own attack against him. All right. Doing good so far. What do we have now? All we have is offhand. We can probably use... Let's go ahead and... Oh, what is this about? Oh, we would lose a couple things. Ah, see down there. Let's go ahead and use Rekindle. So when you replace equipment, you get the new equipment stuff, but you lose the old. If that makes any sense. So far we're going forward. Annul is level 2. I think we could probably take a Knoll on. That shouldn't be too bad here. That'll be like 2 level 2s in a row we gotta take. Let's add some gold to here. And we'll go ahead and put a room card there. Counting out some coins. He doesn't say anything, so he's just like pantomiming everything. Alright, let's see what we got here. Headbutt. I think, since he's not blocking right now, we could probably do a block and an attack and do quite a bit of damage and resist a little bit. That's good. Neurotoxin, I'd like to block that, so I don't want to discard a card, and I'd heal from it. And then this is 2 damage and minus 1 damage. I'll tell you what we're going to do here. Imaginary cannon. That's funny. Alright. And Imaginary Cannon should probably finish him now. Beautiful. Because the card before gave us 1 damage. Okay, Sparkling Headband. We would lose Rekindle. Okay, so this is pretty neat too. The glyph we already equipped, sell for 2 gold. So this is the Tattered Mail, and we would get 1 bonus health. We would get a an ability to repel, which is block 3 damage, and we also get like a blank card, stupidity, scratch your head, which is not too good, but I think it's still worth it to get the tattered mail because our health is coming up all that time too. Okay, so it looks like a few more room cards. We'll try to use some of these to get to the Rat King. I'm just gonna put a few more cards down, that way I have a good selection. And it looks like we're going to the right. That's not what I wanted to go. See, treasure helps lead him around, so he kind of just goes where he wants. Alright, Mind Strike. We'll get some card advantage going early here. And he's already done a damage to us, but that's no problem really. We can't block. Let's go ahead and go Stage Presence. And we'll block the Neurotoxin from coming out. So all he has is Claw. Very easy fight. Very, very, very easy fight. We'll do Imaginary Cannon. That'll finish him off. It's so silly. Okay, so Wooden Stool. We would lose a couple things here. Smite for Rekindle. I really like that, even though Rekindle is a heal. I think just take some gold is what we're gonna do. I kind of like the setup that we already have. Okay, so now we can lead him around with treasure here. What we need to do is this, and we'll put the gold coin in this. Well, I don't guess it matters. We'll put the gold coin there, and we'll put the gold pouch here. And that should take us all the way through. We'll grab the gold. And we'll put the massive gem in there. And let's just in-turn. So this will lead us right to the boss. Ratman. Okay, so 2 damage and 1 block. I'm gonna go ahead and do the imaginary box. Oh gosh. Alright, very good. See how the stupidity card is just a waste here? Let's get some card advantage. Very good. And we'll take away Bite, because I like him to use that anger. We'll heal a point. And he's pretty much toast. Mind Strike. Sweet. And let's see. Stiletto is going to give us... Yeah, Stiletto is going to give us some more stuff. Okay. That's the only thing that we didn't have. Now we're fully equipped. And I think I'm just going to in-turn. Over the top. Alright. And let's see here. We're just using some cards here, is all. He's gonna go straight forward up. And this is the boss. Alright, Rat King. Prepare to meet your doom. Okay. Copycat, I like that. Let's do Copycat. Why didn't I get that ability? I thought I would have. Huh. I'm not too sure how that works. Uh-oh, he's gonna... This is pretty rough here. Let's go ahead and use Repel. That ought to even the score out just a little bit. We'll do... Imaginary Box. And we'll get some Holy Seal. That'll heal us up. Alright. Now it's time to do some damage here. Let's get some card advantage. Let's do some damage to him, actually. Slice ought to do a lot of damage to him. He's got 3 left, and we also have 3 left. If we block, he's going to take a damage. He's going to take a damage anyway. Let's do Shift. Oh, he's down to 1. This is unblockable, but he can only do 1 to us. If bullhorns, we're going to block 1 physical and hit him for 1. And that's it. That's it. We won. I was so sure I was going to die. 102 gold for the guild. That is awesome. Very, very cool.
Guild come along, everything has gone wrong. And I dread to know now what you've planned.
Nice. And we got a trophy room. And the trophy room we can put almost anywhere. Let's put it off the main hall. And that's the Rat King's tail.
Doom and gloom of all the places you've wrecked. It's nice to have a big trophy room. A place to quietly reflect.
Cool. Very cool. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this first episode of Guild of Dungeoneering. This is going to be a little mini-series that I'm going to continue for a little while, hands on hips frowning. I'm definitely going to do a few more episodes of this to show y'all some of the good stuff of this game, because I've been playing it a couple hours now, and I'm really enjoying it. I hope you will too. So the game is available on Steam right now. You can check out the links in the description below to purchase it, and also if you're interested in seeing some more series, please leave me a big fat thumbs up on this series. It really, really motivates me to do more of the series. And also, you can subscribe to the channel if you're new. So thank y'all so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Ulgen signing off, and we'll see you next time.